Welcome back to Conquest Creations. In this video we have a thematic battle set after the War of the Ring. It's Aragorn and Arwen who have gone to hunt down the remnants of Mordor. This is a 600 point battle report and let's get straight into it. Hello and welcome back to Conquest Creations. I am Jacob, the Conquest Creator, and in this game we have a very themey matchup. It's the remnants from the Blackgate, using the Blackgate Legendary Legion, going up against Arwen and Aragorn, who have teamed up to go and hunt down the last few orcs.
What up guys, it's PJ here again, back for another bat rep with Jacob. I've brought Aragorn, or King Alessa, and his wife, Arwen. It is an illegal list, but we're trying to keep it a bit more fun today.
My army list for today is the Mordor Troll Chieftain from the Blackgate. So this is Aragorn come to get him. He's also got a Mordor Troll with him. I've got an Orc Captain, and then I've got a half-half mix of remnants and regular Orcs.
We rolled up a scenario, which is Breakthrough today. Some of my strategies going in will be essentially, I guess, stay away from the Troll Chieftain early on. And if I see any other big monsters on the field, will be just get Aragorn in there and try and kill him early.
In this game, Aragorn is a massive beatstick. He's probably going to be able to kill a troll in one turn, so I want to make sure that doesn't happen. In the breakthrough scenario, we have 4 objectives that are laid out like a diamond. I've got one in my back half, PJ has one in his back half, and there's 2 on the center line. This is our board for today. We thought it was pretty thematic to play in the ruins of a Gondorian city that's slowly being taken over by the forest. Maybe this is somewhere in Ithilien. And with that, we were able to start deployment, and I started with my first warband of orcs, just going on the center line. PJ responded by placing Arwen and her elves down. Now they're providing the fight 5 in PJ's army, so they're going to be valuable spearmen. I went next with my troll chieftain, and I wanted to make sure he was safe from getting hit by Aragorn on turn 1, because that would be bad. So here we are after deployment, ready for first turn priority. Good luck, PJ.
Good luck, Jacob.
And that's going to go to you. All right, your move. I'm not going to call anything. Now, I thought I was a clever man, but I was completely incorrect. I didn't realize that gap was big enough for Aragorn's horse to squeeze through, and the one thing I've been talking about not happening has already happened. Oh no. So Arwen going in, and what's she going to do in there?
She's going to do a 2 dice Wrath of Bruinen.
Alright, so she needs a 4 up. Ooh, it's not good. Okay, so she's only got 2 will left, and I am not knocked prone in there.
I think she's a piece of shit.
Yep.
I didn't know why Aragorn married her.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Well, that is certainly sad for Arwen. Now that goes into my move. PJ intentionally didn't match his line to mine, so I'm just trying to get as close as possible. Unfortunately, the Troll Chieftain was more than 6 inches away, so he isn't in combat this turn. Now I did try to put another orc into Aragorn just in case I can get lucky, and I'm playing the objective here. I'm sending these orcs straight forwards because they're going to try to take PJ's back objective, which is worth a heap of points. He sent some archers into my orcs and managed to get a single kill. And PJ finished off his shooting, killing one of my orcs, but now it's my turn to go back. I've got 2 orc archers going into this combat. One of them's hit, one of them's missed. Does this hit my troll, or does it hit Aragorn? Oh, it hits my troll, so I'm not going to kill his horse. And, oh, that's a 6. So I'm strength 2, he's defense 7, 6 by 4. I've just done a wound to my own troll. That's so rough.
That would have been a dead horse, but that's great news for me.
And here we are after turn 1 movement. We are getting straight into the fighting. It's a straight up scrap. And PJ, you have any heroics to declare in here?
Yeah, I'll be doing a strike with Aragorn.
So heroic strike with that 3 point of might. I don't have anything to declare, so let's just get into it. Now, I'm definitely going to be struggling in these fights here. I lost the first one and my orc died. Because he's got the higher fight, he's going to win a lot more often when we both have banners in there. But that being said, in the next fight, my orc captain managed to win his fight and get the kill, which is always a good start. A very outnumbered warrior of Minas Tirith managed to win his fight next. And we're up to the main event. It's Aragorn fighting the troll. Let's see what your strike gets to.
Big 6 here.
So you're fight 9. Alright, I'm fight 7, so you're in front of me. I've got 3 attacks on my troll, and I've got 1 other orc in there. I'm on a 6. Oh, you're on the 6 as well. Alright.
You know where they're going?
You just need 4s to wound the troll. Are you putting all of them on the troll, or you want to go one at a time and maybe take out the orc as well?
Do 3.
Alright. That's 2 wounds. Sorry, that's just 1 wound on the troll.
I'll go to the last one.
Oh, it's not a good roll. You can spend 2 points of might to kill it because I already wounded it with my own archers.
Yep.
2 points of might?
2 points of might.
Alright.
Get it out of here.
Oh, that sucks. I would have survived if I hadn't have done a wound with my own archers. That's so rough.
That is poor rolling from Aragorn, though.
Yeah.
3 2s.
So that takes us into priority for next turn. I've set the bar on a 2, and you're on a 1. Alright. Do you have any heroics to declare here?
I probably should. Yeah, I'll call one with Aragorn, mate, just because I want to get that charge by himself.
Yeah, okay. Look, I don't think I'm going to call it. I don't have my heroes in a great spot, and you have unlimited might, so I can't just be spending 1-to-1 with you. So go for it.
Cool.
I cannot state how unfortunate it was that my troll just died. Despite Aragorn's bad rolling, the only reason that he died was because my 2 orc archers managed to put a wound on him. The odds of that going through were astronomically low, but hey, that's Middle-earth, that's how it's going to be. Now, PJ did send Arwen around the side. Now, I thought that was a little bit irresponsible of him, because in my move, I was actually able to get some more models down in her direction, and I might be able to trap her here because she's a bit exposed. But I'm just pulling some more orcs, hopefully to hold up the space for if Aragorn heroic combats, and my troll chieftain has made it into the fight this turn. He's ready to smash into some warriors of Minas Tirith, and I'm still playing the objective. I've now got PJs. That takes us to the shooting phase where my 2 orc archers are going into this combat with Aragorn. I've just rolled 2 6s to hit, so now it's the scatter dice. Does it hit me or you? It hits me.
I like that.
Do I kill myself again? I don't. Okay, but here's the next shot.
Come on.
Does it hit me or you?
Yes!
Oh no, and I haven't killed myself this time.
Alright.
Okay, but I
Alright.
didn't kill Aragorn's horse. You got 3 shots back. Who are you going to go for?
The 3 shots back will just go for... I think I might actually just go for your archers, mate.
Yeah, okay, cool. Go for it. There's 2 hits. You have in the ways there.
Yep.
1 gets through. Can you kill an archer? No, you can't?
Nope.
Great. So that's going to go into combats. Do you have any heroics?
No, actually.
Cool. And you know what? Neither do I. So let's just fight each other.
Cool.
So nice and straightforward with no heroics, and it saw the orcs start by losing fights and pushing back. We did manage to take down a warrior of Minas Tirith, which was nice. Any kills that we can get in that shield wall are good. Followed by losing a couple more orcs in there, but the main event is my troll.
Yeah, I probably should have put Aragorn into the 2 that Arwen's up into, and then Arwen into that guy in hindsight. I think I made a mistake there. I was kind of hoping that Jacob would put more guys into Aragorn, but he was a smart man.
Look, if Aragorn just kills 1 orc a turn, I'm happy. Alright, so Arwen against my 2 orcs. I'm 2-handing on the black dice. Your fight's 6. Oh, you've won it. I'm going to be outside banner range.
I got a banner anyway, but yeah, fine.
Yeah, okay.
First dude.
First dude's dead.
Second guy.
Second guy's dead. Alright, Arwen's not too bad.
Arwen's alright. She's coming in.
And here we are with the last fight of the turn. It's my troll chieftain fighting your guys. I'll set the bar for you. Oh, it's not good.
Can I borrow an extra dice?
Go for it.
Then I need to be feigning.
Alright, you're on a 6.
I got a 6.
I'll do a banner roll, and that's my last hope of winning this fight. And no, that's
Cool.
not it.
Alright, let's get some 6s by 4s.
6s by 4s to win me here. There's a 6.
2 potentials. Is that one cocked?
I call that cocked, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 2 potentials. Cocked one. No.
And 4s.
Needing 4s. Come on.
This will be rough. Nothing. Good. Okay, I would have been pretty mad.
I'm happy winning the fight with that one.
Yeah, that would have been devastating to put 2 wounds on my leader. Alright, well, that'll go into priority. Let's do it. 5 to 6 goes to you, damn.
I'm liking that.
Yeah. I would have liked to have priority, but Aragorn has unlimited might, and I've only got a very small amount, so I've let PJ have it here.
I just found out Arwen only had 1 attack, so that is all she's doing. So what I've done here is I'm trying to mitigate the troll. I don't want to charge in case I fail courage checks. What I'm happy with is him going into 1 Minas Tirith warrior And if he barges, then he can only go into one further one, which means he can't hurl again. Or if he does heroic combat and kill this one and goes into that one, he can't hurl down the line. So I'm happy to sacrifice 2 models this turn.
Alright, so PJ decided not to charge my Troll Chieftain, and I could charge into one guy, but that's not really worth it. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to fight this turn with the Troll Chieftain. I'm just going to come 6 inches down so that next turn, Aragorn is going to be in my charge range. With that, I'm also going to be sending this Orc around here, and I'm going to trap Aragorn. Just in case I do win that fight, I can actually put some damage on him now. That goes into the combat phase. PJ, do you have any heroics to declare?
Yeah, I'm going to do my free heroic combat.
Yeah, okay. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, fair call. So using a 3 point of might. Let's do it.
On a 5.
You're on a 5.
With a banner.
I'm on a 6. You've got a banner roll.
I'll keep that 5. No.
Alright, so spend another point of might on that.
What I'm basically thinking is that if I spend it and I kill all those dudes, I can actually move Aragorn out of 6 inches from the troll.
And if you don't win the fight, I'll just kill the horse. So,
Yeah, I'll spend it.
yeah, it's the right call for sure.
Yeah.
So you got 2 dice on each. You should kill them all here.
Let's see, we go. First running closest to me. Dead.
He's dead.
Second one.
He's still alive.
Still alive. Go for the second one again.
Now
Dead.
he's dead.
And then the last one. Cool.
Got it.
Outside of 6 of the troll, but then also still banner for a lot of dudes, at least.
Yeah, so he's safe for next turn.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do Arwen's fight now.
Cool.
I've got an Orc and a Morannon Orc fighting against her. I'm on a 6.
Oh, I think she's going to lose her horse here.
Come on. Yes. Okay, so I get +1 to wound here because I'm outnumbering her. She's only defense 3, so I need 4s normally, and that goes to 3s. I could kill her horse, but if I'm wounding her on 3s, I could just kill her as well. That's 2 wounds on Arwen. She's got 1 fate and 1 might. Yes. Take her out for me, PJ.
No!
That's right.
No Wrath of Bruinen and no move next turn.
Dude,
That hurt me.
Should have got married to someone tougher.
So taking out Arwen was a nice start, but in the rest of the fights, I lost a couple more orcs, which really wasn't ideal because I'm starting to run low on numbers. I really didn't win many fights in there.
Here we are at the end of the fight phase. I've lost 13 models now, so I'm 2 away from breaking. And in that last fight, you did put a wound on my Orc captain, so I'm starting to run out of resources, but I still have full might. I haven't spent any yet, so I think I'm going to start blowing some might. Let's do priority. That's good.
Goes to you.
You going to call anything?
No.
All right.
I'll leave my free point.
Cool. All right, so in my move phase, I know that I'm losing the fight, but I want to make sure I can win the objective because I'm still holding a lot more points than PJ does. So if I can do that at the end of the game, I will be very happy. So this captain is going to be moving this direction so that these orcs can have someone with standfast nearby. And if I get that one, I think that's 4 points to me. Now in here, Aragorn has to be tied up. So I'm just putting 1 orc to charge into Aragorn and his friend there. And that's going to hold them up, so hopefully they're still there later on this turn.
No, tactical.
And this Troll Chieftain is going to come in and just charge 1 warrior of Minas Tirith.
And you can see there is a very, very good looking hurl line. When I throw that warrior of Minas Tirith, he's going to hit all of his mates. Obviously, they still get to move, but I'm going to be able to tie up a few of them. Now, in PJ's move, he's bringing his elf archers down, and of course, he's going to be planning on heroic combating with Aragorn. So if he heroic combats into the Troll Chieftain, I'll have the higher fight and hopefully can scare him off.
And here we are at the end of the move phase. PJ, what was your strategy with that move?
Well, my plan is I really want to try and get the captain killed, so then he'll lose his standfast. And then again, it's just putting players or warriors in positions that if the combat goes off, you can only kill maybe 1 or 2 guys in this turn. So.
Okay, so that takes us into the combat phase. Now, I have priority, so you have to declare your heroics first. PJ, are you going to call anything?
Yeah, I'm going to call a strike with Aragorn. just to try and protect him from anything that might come from the chieftain.
Yeah, okay. And you know what? With my chieftain, I'm also going to call a strike. That might be confusing because all I'm fighting is one warrior of Minas Tirith, but I'm going to hopefully win that fight and then barge into Aragorn, and it's just a strike off in there. All right, let's go into the combats, and let's start with my troll chieftain. Now, the interesting thing here is I'm going to go first with my strike. We roll our strike when we fight, so I roll mine now. Oh, I'm not fight 10. So only fight 9 with the troll. It's not ideal. If I was fight 10, I'd definitely be going into Aragorn, but let's do that troll combat and see where we go to. I've got the 6, and I'll barge you. So I'll send you back 3 inches. And then I'll roll my barge distance. It's a distance of a 3.
Which definitely gets Aragorn.
Which definitely gets Aragorn. And you know what? I think at this point I need to take the risks. So I am going to go into Aragorn. And now you're going to roll your strike.
Do that combat now?
If you get a 4, yeah, let's go straight into it. If you get a 4 here, you're higher fight than me. Yeah, okay. So Aragorn is the higher fight. You've only got 3 attacks though. I've only got 3 attacks. I'm on a 5. You're on a 5.
Well, I've got a banner still.
Let's both do our banners. I've got a 6 from the banner.
No!
Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
no.
Come on. You need a 6 here.
Come on.
Let's go. Okay. So I've won that fight because he's out of might in the store. Now I can't rend you. The question is, do I waste an attack on your horse? It's really worth it because it takes your damage output down so much lower. So, okay, first strike on the horse needs a 3. Horse is dead. 2 strikes on Aragorn, needing 4s. That's 1 wound on Aragorn. Okay, so horse is dead and a wound on Aragorn. You're going to burn some fate points here? Probably should, he's the leader.
I definitely will be. Alright. Horse dead. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
Alright, first fate point.
Fails. Here we
So
go.
come on.
Passes. Okay, so he's got 3 wounds still, but only 1 fate left.
That's progress. If I can do that again next turn, I'll be able to eventually wear him down. The problem is, I'm running out of orcs pretty quickly, but my banner bearer, who is wildly outnumbered, managed to win his fight, even though he had lower fight and -1. So good effort to him.
And here we have the last fight of the turn. It's my captain fighting those 4 warriors. I've set the bar on a 6, but you'll fight 4 as well. You haven't got the 6, so I have won that. That's a big deal, because it means I'm still alive in there. Now I'm going to just strike the 2 regular warriors, needing 5s, and takes down 1 of them.
Which one do you want, mate?
I'll take this guy. And let's roll for priority. I'm on a 4, and you're on a 6. Goes to you.
Take that. Yeah.
So I've decided not to call any heroics because my troll chieftain can't actually charge Aragorn because of his base, and he can't charge either of those guys either. So if he called it, he'd just charge 1 guy, and that's not really worth it to me at this point. So yeah, PJ, your move.
So I'm just going to start sending some resources back towards my own objective. Maybe just getting rid of those bowmen.
Yeah, so this is the main objective. That's worth a lot of points, so it's the right spot for your warriors to end up.
And the other thing I want to do is Aragorn, I need to keep alive. He's the linchpin for my army. And if I have a turn of him not doing too much, I'm happy just tying the chieftain up, knowing that he can't get to me. So Elf will go and tie those 2 up.
So passed his terror check after this warrior failed, but you've tied up the troll chief.
So chief is tied up, which is good.
So this is the board after PJ's move. Everything's tied up, and I've got some decisions to make. Firstly, these 2 archers need to be within 3 inches of this objective so that I will definitely hold it at the end of the game.
Now down on PJ's objective, which I still control by the way, I'm just sending a couple of the troops to hopefully hold him off it. And this is the state of our board. Everything is super spread out. And I've got 3 orcs over on this objective just holding it, but they're so low courage that I need all 3 of them for when I break. I've got PJ's back objective. He's threatening my back objective, and there's just a scrap here in the middle. Do you have any shooting this turn?
No shooting from me, sir.
None from me either, so that's going to go straight into combats. And let's just get fighting.
No worries. Do you want to call anything?
No, I don't. I'd like to, but I won't.
I'm going to call a free defense with Aragorn.
All right.
So,
You've got a free point of might just in case some magic happens.
Yeah.
I think you're pretty safe, though.
Yeah.
All right, you've got priority. Where do you want to start?
Let's go this guy. Actually, sorry, we'll go your captain, and I'm going to have this guy, see, these two, go into that one there.
Yeah.
So the captain will take the 2.
All right, that's really important that this captain survives. I'm going to shield. I'm on a 5. You're on a 4.
Goes to you again.
So I will just...
Actually, I've got a banner. Aragorn's in the banner.
Yeah, he is within 6 now.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. So those two guys will just push back.
Now the reason that captain is so important is because he's going to be able to provide stand fast to all of the orcs that are on PJ's back objective, which is going to get me points that can potentially win me this game. Ultimately, I know I'm not going to win the fight, but I can win in terms of points. Now down this side I went pretty well. I won a few fights, I killed a few elves, and I only lost 1 orc.
Hey, priority.
Here we go, priority. I'm on a 5, you're on a 5. That goes to me.
That does go to you.
Now, I'm still not broken. You haven't killed a model in 2 turns. Are you going to use a free point of mine from Aragorn here?
No, I think I'm going to let you have it.
Winning priority here is certainly nice. I'm using it to tie up PJ's guys so that I can make sure I can get some kills and I can control that back objective, because there's only 4 guys down here and I can potentially kill them all, which would be huge. I'm also tying up Aragorn so that he can't just run onto that objective and help out. And my banner is having to hold the line. He shouldn't be a frontline troop, he should be a support character, but today he's doing it. And I do outnumber PJ's guys who are going for my objective, which means that I might actually be able to hold it, which would be fantastic. So here we are after movement. PJ sent this 1 elf here who looks like he's going to run around the back. That's going to go to combat. PJ, do you have any heroics to declare?
Yeah, I'll do Aragorn's free combat.
Yeah, that's a decently big problem for me. Now, in here, this elf didn't charge the troll chief, and he's just standing there being annoying. At this point, you're not that far off breaking. So, there's no point finishing the game with might. I'm going to call a heroic combat as well, and just hopefully, if I can kill 2 guys off your side this turn, that's progress for me. So, I'm going to do it as well.
No problems.
Let's roll off to see who goes first. 1, 2, 3 goes to me. 4, 5, 6 goes to you. So, Aragorn can go first.
Alright.
My orc will shield, because he's hopeful. And he's on 4s. Yeah, you've got him. And he fought his hardest. And he is very dead.
Well, only just.
Yeah.
Only 2 wounds, but...
So now this is interesting. Where's Aragorn going to end up? So going away from the troll chief, what are you thinking there, PJ?
Well, my reasoning is that if he goes up here, the troll's just going to hurl into me, and I'm going to be knocked prone. Coming down here is a risk, because I think the troll will wipe those forces out. But I think in 2 turns, I've got to get Aragorn back up, and now that he's only got 1 might left, I'm happy to take him on 1v1 and a strike off.
Yep. And I'm 1 model away from breaking, and Aragorn's probably going to be able to kill that orc. So, yeah, interesting. Well, let's do my heroic combat next.
Yep.
So my troll is on a 6.
Cool.
That's nice and easy. And you're dead. So that kills the first one. Now, I can go for this elf who's close to the objective, or I can go for this warrior here who's trapping my banner. And you know what? I think I need to untrap the banner. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for him there.
And in this fight close to the objective, I managed to kill the warrior of Minas Tirith using the Black Gate Open special rule that gives me +1 to wound when I outnumber them.
That's fine.
So in this fight, my orc shielded and managed to push Aragorn back. That's huge. I haven't lost a model yet. There's still several fights to go, but I might be able to make it through this turn unbroken.
And as soon as I say that, I lose a fight, but I wasn't slain, just pushed back, and I managed to win the next fight. I'm going to make it unbroken.
So in this fight, I shielded, PJ managed to win and did take me down. So that breaks my army, which is a big deal when you're only courage 2. Still got a few fights to finish it off.
As soon as I thought I was going to make it, of course, it didn't go my way, and I was broken.
And I'm broken. That takes us into priority for the next turn. Oh, I'm on a 2. You're on a 1.
Ugh.
Goes to me. You've got a point of might on Aragorn. Are you spending it on the move?
Let me have a think.
Yeah. So PJ, are you spending anything?
Yeah, I'm going to call a move with Aragorn.
Yep. So that's just with his free one.
That's with his free. The reason being is your chieftain can't get into me no matter what. But if I win the roll off, I'll be able to tie up the chieftain, tie up the captain, and then hope for some failed courage checks on your behalf.
Yeah, okay, so I will obviously counter that. I'm going to counter with my Orc Captain there. He's still got 2 points of might. That's his first one that he spent.
First.
I've got priority, so the roll-off goes to me. A 1, 2, 3 goes evil. A 4, 5, 6 goes good.
That's what we like, baby.
That's not good. This
Good always prevail.
this is not good. Okay. Well, that's your move. So PJ's trying to charge into the Troll Chieftain. This elf has just failed his courage test to charge because of terror. Are you going with that Warrior of Minas Tirith next?
Going with the Warrior of Minas Tirith next.
Oh, he's in. That's devastating. That would have been amazing. But the Troll Chieftain's now tied up.
He's just going to go in and wrap and just tag both of them.
Take the banner as well.
Yep.
And now in my move, these guys had to take their courage test. Fortunately, they did pretty well, and 2 of the 3 of them passed, so I have guys on that objective. Next, these guys had some courage tests to make, and with courage 2, 1 of them managed to pass, so I'm still holding it. If this is the last turn of the game, I'll do okay. Now on my back objective, I lost a couple orcs. Not good.
Yep.
So this elf going to try to contest that objective that I've held all game. So after a lot of thinking, I've decided my Troll Chieftain's going to use his last point of might for a heroic combat here. My plan is that I'll kill this Warrior of Minas Tirith, and then I'll charge into this elf and kill him. PJ's only 2 away from breaking, so if I kill both of them, he's broken, and then my Troll Chieftain is close enough to my objective to hopefully help me win it. PJ, do you have any might to call?
0 from me, mate.
All right, cool. Let's start with the Troll Chieftain. He's got the banner helping him out on the bronze dice. Oh, that's a 5. Oh, no. I've got a banner roll. My banner roll's done so well for me in the past.
For you, but it's time to fail.
It's a 6. Oh, it's a 4. That is not good. Okay, so he pushes back. And that was a might point well spent. All right, let's just go to the rest of the fights.
That was my big chance to not only break him, but also secure my back objective. So that is maybe a death bell ringing. But the fight is still going because I'm still controlling his back objective, which is worth a lot of points. I actually still have more objectives than him at the moment. And as the fights rage on, I lose 1 more orc to Aragorn.
So PJ chose to shield in those fights because he wants the game to keep going, which is fair enough. If I had won that, or if I had been quartered there, I would have had quite a lot of points on the board. But we're playing another turn. It's a priority roll.
Priority is a big one for me.
Oh, I'm on a 2.
I can beat that.
You're on a 2 as well,
And
so
it
you
goes to
have beaten that.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so this might be a big swing points-wise. If you can clear me out here, yeah, it's not looking good.
Well, you've got 1 left on Gorbag, or the captain, sorry.
The captain has a point of might, so he'll definitely be calling it.
Yeah, and I'll have to counter with Aragorn's free.
Yeah.
No worries.
You've got the roll-off. 1, 2, 3 goes evil. Come on, evil. Goes good.
Alright, so Aragorn's just going to move up here.
Yeah, so not going into combat.
Not going into combat. I want to make sure that these guys will finish within 6.
Yeah,
You've got to try
absolutely.
and tie up the chieftain. So this guy's just going to come around here and tag him. He's going to come around here and tag that guy. He's going to tie up your captain.
Yep.
And then this warrior will just come as far as he can. It's about 3.5 to there. And about 2.5 to there.
To make sure next turn you can go for that objective.
Next turn, you go off the objective. And
Yep.
then the big stuff will be the elf.
Yeah, courage 5 here.
Courage check for the troll.
No,
Fails again.
fails. Okay, and now the warrior. If you fail this, it's massive.
Getting a 7.
And that was a 5.
That was a 5,
He's
2 failures.
failed. Massive. But
Alright, not great.
Well,
not
the thing
great,
is, you
but
do
not
have
terrible.
priority still.
Yeah.
So now you can go with your regular move and try with one of these guys.
We'll go with this guy here.
All right. No, so you finally got someone in.
That'll be a pass. So he's going to go there. And then
Looks like you'll get some guys down here.
yeah, so this guy is going to come up. And then this guy here is just going to fully away from the troll.
So those 2 elves are within 3 of the objective.
Yeah.
All right.
This guy here is also just going to move within 3, but not charge.
Yeah, so he's going to rely on my courage to be bad.
And let's just see how your courage is.
So it's my turn to pass some courage tests. Now these are probably not going to be good for me. I'm going to start down here. He's failed, so he has fled the battlefield. That means that you fully control my back objective. I've got 2 guys here. First one has failed. Second one has failed. So they're both gone. That objective is all yours. Coming down here, if this guy runs, that's a lot of points. He's failed as well. Take him off the board for me. And last one, my banner. He's failed as well. That is brutal. We just lost so many guys. So this is definitely now the last turn. Let's finish off these last combats and see how we go with that.
And up until that happened, I was in the lead, but alas, courage failed us.
And here we are at the end of the game. So the final score is 7 to PJ and 0 to myself with the Mordor. That was a great game. We took a lot of losses early, but we managed to pull it back really close. PJ was 1 model off breaking, and what a game.
Wow, what a game that was. Awesome. Yeah, just waited for him to break. As soon as he broke, the game was more or less mine.
This has been Conquest Creations. Thanks for watching.